Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Your favorite nerd here, DK, back here with another last, well, kind of a Last Cloudia video. So today we had the honor of having a Q&A with the one and only Takeson. And before we get started on this, I wanted to give a shout out to everybody on this Discord, the non-official, official Last Cloudia Discord, where people were asking questions and Takeson was taking uh, time out of his day to answer this stuff for us, which is amazing. In my opinion, I have never been part of a community where or, you know, uh, the main dude is talking to the community and, giving us, answers to a lot of our questions. So again, Taki-san, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to do this for us. And I love the questions that were coming in left and right. I was a little bit busy today, so I wasn't able to get any questions in, but it looks like a lot of the stuff that I would have asked did get answered. So I kind of wanted to go over, for people that aren't part of the Discord, make sure you do join it. And whoever or not, this video is going to be for a lot of the new players out there who are just getting into the game or not part of the Discord yet. So this video is going to kind of showcase, that kind of stuff. So we can kind of know this information going forward. So right here we have the Q&A with Taki-san, and then we have a lot of the Discord members asking questions, and he answers them for us. So for the first, I believe, 10 minutes, he went ahead and took some pre-asked questions before the actual thing started at 10 p.m. today. There were some couple of questions that were asked, and he was able to answer them. So I'm not going to go over every single one. I just want to go over the ones that I personally think are really important, and ones that I feel like were really good questions, and where he gave a really good answer to, and also stuff that he touched base on, stuff that I was kind of concerned about, and whether or not they were or we're not going to do anything about it. So like I said, I went through it all already once. I wasn't able to retain a lot of it, but we're gonna go ahead and go through it again with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start off by the first, I believe, 10 minutes. What do you have? Yeah, he says, but I'm going to start off by answering some questions and that you have already submitted for the first 10 minutes, and so on. And then he's like, let's get the party started. He also did a April Fool cosplay, which is really cool. I got a good laugh out of that. So one of the questions that I really liked on here, which is this one. This is one that's going to be within a lot of our minds, especially with a lot of the newer players and some vets. Even I had some questions on this kind of stuff. One of the question was, can we get an exact percentage and skill description instead of just generic/vague statement on what the skill does? And what he responded was, I hear that it is sometimes hard to tell the best build of the unit at a glance, but a lot of classic RPGs that we based, I'm guessing, our game on don't make those explicit, so we're not considering this at the moment. I was a little kind of I myself would like to have more description on these skills and stuff like that, so we know percentages. But the Discord and a lot of others do debunk a lot of this stuff for us, so thank you guys out there for doing that. So they do give us a little bit, but as you can see here, it is not in the future for them to proceed with that. So we're going to go ahead and continue with the awesome guys out there that are doing this for us. Let me see. The guild system, is it possible to add is it possible to add a way that we can see which units on our account have gone on the most amount of quests? I think it'd be cool for people to see which units that have personally used the most. I think that's actually a pretty cool question. And he says that would be really fun. I agree. I'm not sure of exactly how we do it, but that is a neat idea. So that's something that will be looked at. So that I'm kind of excited if they do proceed that. It'd be kind of nice to see like who's used the most. I know they do like a certain percentage here and there, but it's nothing like nothing too crazy. Let me see. So this was one thing that we've all been asking, when subscription monthly will be released, and how about we make it weekly rewards arena in another game? Read that. When will subscription monthly be released, and how about make weekly reward arena like another game? Because end account didn't have crystals anymore. Thanks for the attention. I think we're all suffering there. And Takeson responded with, "This is high priority for us, which is going to be amazing. So we're going to have some kind of subscription. I think that's actually coming pretty soon. At the moment, more resources are going towards making multiplayer as fun as possible, but the subscription will come too. So there you go, guys. It's actually confirmed, and I believe it was confirmed earlier this year. But there it is. It looks like they're concentrating on multiplayer, which it did need a little bit of work. So with that said, I'm so glad they're taking a lot of their focus onto that, because multiplayer was a lot of fun during the trial run and beta. So I had a lot of fun with that. This is another good question, and especially for me myself, this is one that I wanted answered, but someone beat me to it. Are we going to have a Steam version of the game for global? This is something, and Takeson responded, "This is something that we would like to do, but we still need to look into it further to decide." Ouch. It is ultimately the best. It is ultimately the best thing for Last Cloudia. In my opinion, it absolutely is, because this is gonna pull in a lot of the PC players that don't want to deal with the mobile side, or the tablet side. Honestly, mouse on this game is so good. I've been doing it on a couple of emulators, and I love it. So I really do hope they move forward with that concept, because it'd be really great for the community overall. His auto event being worked on. I mean, let me see what he says. "This is something that we're considering, and we would like to make auto run more useful, but we also want to be sure that we don't undermine what is fun." And that is exactly how I feel as well. I do, guys, honestly, I'd like the auto run for the main story, but I would like to keep some of that away from events, because that is what's going to keep I know it is kind of a grind. I get it. I 100% get it, but I do feel like that is what's going to keep players playing. But then it also could take players away. So it's 50-50 really. But me personally, I don't really care for the auto run on events. I would like to have it only for the story, so that it makes me want to play the game every day. And kind of have fun with it. But you can do auto. You just can't let it auto run. So I do the auto on a lot of the events, but I don't have the the ability to like let it plow through just like the story mode. So I'm glad they answered that, honestly. Let me see. More clothing for main cast, like swimsuit, bikini, outfit. Can we see new wave of low tier? This is actually interesting. I like this question. Can we see a new wave of low tier arcs SRR with low ranks of modern skills such as Fighting Spirit 1 and 2? The initial philosophy was the arcs would be central to gameplay, not as much units, but it seems this changed early on and became very much unit focus, evident recently by the non-stop DOH and collab releases. It's a really good question. Like I said, these guys are killing it on questions, guys. Such good questions. He responds, "I'm not sure if it will take exactly that form, but I hear you that you want to make some units stronger. We are actively consider always making this happen." And of course, as developers, that's they're going to be making changes here and there, and we've already seen kind of the changes that they've been kind of implementing here and there. Just like the buffs with the Dr. Stone collab, they buffed Kohaku, Tsukasa, and Senku. They also did a small buff to Eliza and Lanceville. So guys, they are working on that kind of stuff. So with that said, that was a really good question. We also have, let's see, what else do we have here? What other good questions? Is there any updates for the new Scarlet weapon? Oh yeah, this is one I really liked. By Diwa is a really good question. "Hello Takeson, are there any updates for any new Scarlet weapons that will be available at Crimson Shop? I personally have run out of things to buy in the Crimson Shop other than UR orbs, but I don't want to waste 10 grand on those." So, I believe, did he respond? All right, does his first 10 minutes prepared? Oh, okay. So he's already done the first 10 minutes. So these are questions that were answered after the 10-minute run. So I believe he starts to answer what he can at this point. But he does answer DUA, so I do remember seeing this. He actually said, "Good idea, just made note of this." So guys, I'm hoping that they do put in some more weapons for that Crimson Shop, because I really would like to spend my Crimson orbs, especially ones that I use money-wise. I would like to use those for something really useful like weapons. So that's a great question. That's a great response. I loved it. Let's see what else we got. So we have Throne. that asks, "Is Gorm Shift being worked on?" Now, guys, this is what I want. Now, I am so excited for Shift characters. I want the OG first run characters to get the shifts. I want to see them in action again. I actually would like to see a Shift Blood Rose, to be totally real. It was such a neat character. I love the animations. I love the skills, but he can't carry right now. It's just a really hard character to use for the content that we have currently available. But I'm wanting to see more. So, but I love this response. It was amazing. Takeson said, "We are considering shifts for all units. No one is off the table." That is the perfect answer, and I will take that. So going down, let's see what else we got. Robo Z was, will bow boost ever be a thing? You know what? That's a good question, man. Bow boost, we don't have that, and we have a lot of bow users, and no bow boost. That was a really good question, Robo. I really like that one too. This will come out when the time is right. It is coming eventually, guys. That means that we have maybe a shift foul. We could have, I mean, who knows? I know a lot of guys that I've talked to really like Foul, but she just, like I said, she can't run with everybody right now. She can, but she can't. A lot of people don't want to waste the resources on her because resources are so tight right now. So with that said, it's actually really neat that he said that, and it is coming eventually. That's awesome. We also have, let's see. We have a guy named Damos. Once again, would like to request merch store, especially Eliza. Well, don't know about that specifically, but we are definitely wanting to make more merch going forward. Okay, that's cool. I would buy a shirt from them. If this is a real merch, I would definitely buy a shirt. Absolutely. Support them with clothing, 100%. You would see it. You know, I'm a big nerd, guys. I like wearing these weird shirts. I shop online for these things, so I would definitely rock a Last Cloudia shirt if they had one. Just don't put it like dead in the center. Like make something like, edgy and cool. So we have King Kong Gatling says, "Hello Takeson. With the return of Dr. Stone Collab, we will be seeing collab rerun of previous collabs like R0, Slime, and DMC. They are both really awesome IPs. So who knows? Maybe if it's in the stars." I want to say that's a yes. So we have seen reruns already, guys. So I see Virgil in the future. And I hope it happens. Let's see what else we got here. So Sam AZR is, will there be a way to constantly earn crystals, like weekly arena rewarding or anything? That is an amazing question. Let's see how he answers it. Takeson responds to this with, "We don't have a specific weekly mechanism in mind, but good news, we will have new sources of crystals in events and in multiplayer." If you were here from the multiplayer beta, it was a crystal, just abundance of crystals. I hope they do that. If they do take breaks in between the multiplayer events, the crystals should be returned every time, and it was a fantastic time. We were all really surprised at how many free crystals they gave us. I think it was it 6,000 or 9,000. Anyways, it was over $50 worth of crystals in currency. So thank you guys again for that. That was amazing. We were not expecting that. We also have message cannot be loaded, but we'll say, well, I can't share any details, but I will tell you definitely want new collab. I think there was some rules in here that say don't ask about collabs. A lot of people were doing it anyways, but I'm pretty sure that's what that message was deleted. And guys, he really, as a developer and secrecy and stuff like that, he can't reveal that stuff. So it's a fair response. And I get why they were blocking it. Because leaks turn into rumors turn into excitement, and then they don't do it, and then people hold it against them, and we don't need that. So I 100% get that. Blaze Knight was like, "Hello Takeson, would there be any way for old events such as Catacombs events to be playable permanently?" And he responds, "The way that we want to do this going forward is sort of like what we're doing now with the anniversary. We will bring them back as reduxes. Let me know if there's any specific events you want to see, and I will try to do what I can." Guys, now that response alone just means that he cares about the community, and that is phenomenal. Taki-san, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much for just even putting that kind of response into someone you don't even know, and that's really amazing. So let's see what else we got here. Duke, he says, "Is there any plan with the underwater city of the sea located on the map?" And I don't know what that is. Maybe it's an inside joke. I don't know. Let's see. I hope he answered guarantee your banner will go. I love Crip's question. I don't know if it was answered. We're gonna go down, but his question was the guaranteed UR banner we got a while ago was one of the best values in the game has ever offered. What are the chances we will see it again anniversary? If not, then perhaps later. Yes, he is 100% right. That Crip is 100% right on that. That UR banner was $100, but it was the best $100 anybody's ever spent. We all had a lot of fun doing it. I really hope they bring it back. I really hope Takeson answers. He doesn't answer it. Oh no, gosh, does he answer it? No. But I'm with you, Crypt. I would really love to see that again because that was just a phenomenal banner. Great stuff out of that. So if you guys definitely come across that when it happens, take advantage of it. It is so worth it. Even as a new player, don't feel like a whale or a dolphin, whatever you want to call them. I hesitated a little bit, but at the end it was worth it. So moving on. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Blaze Knight asked another question. Are there any plans to expand upon the events and super boss tabs like the addition of multiplayer only quests add to material farming event quests? Let me read that again. Are there any plans to expand upon the events and super boss tabs like the addition of the multiplayer only quests add to material farming event quests? If we do this, Takeson responds, if we do this, it will probably be tied to the multiplayer in some way. We are thinking about it. Good. That's good. That's good. So, it's something to look for. Yeah, Blaze Knight is on a roll with these questions. I love it. Duke asked a question, and it was, is there any plans to make Bloody Palace type of the event that refreshes within a time interval like Phantom Tower? For those who weren't here for the Bloody Palace, it was DMC, was a DMC, part of the DMC collab, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of players didn't really get a chance to finish it completely, so bringing it back would benefit a lot of the newer players and bring them back. So hopefully they do consider that, so that everybody does get a chance to fight. That boss at the end dragon was really fun. So Takeson responded, yes, yeah, this could possibly happen at the right timing, like for certain events, which means that they could possibly bring back the DMC collab. We don't know, but we're all hoping for Virgil to come back with them because they did bring 2 extra characters. Let's see what we got here. We got Co-Slap. Any plan to expand Tower of Trials to level 100? Yes. Amazing question. Phenomenal question. We are going to keep adding for now. Nice. All right. But eventually we'll come up to the final floor. Should it be 1,000? Guys, I don't know if we can handle 1,000 floors. I believe it's like a 13-day trial. No, I think 100 is perfect. And then if we do kill it too quickly, which for some crazy reason I feel like they're going to destroy the towers to where we're all going to struggle on it. But maybe they'll do like a ticket, an event ticket or a unit ticket of some type. That'd be really cool. Let's see what else we got. But that was a really good question and a really good answer. All right. So NI asks, how about hidden quests? Will you guys add more of this to the story? Reaches the finale, something like Zaylord, Oasis, or even the treasure hunting hidden quests? Takeson responds, yes, or yeah. These are one of the most fun things about Last Cloudia. We'll see more hidden content for sure. Guys, that's what we need. We need more content. A lot of the players need more content. I am struggling to find things to do. I love the game to death. I really, really do. But I can't sit there and play the same quest over and over and over again. And then once I finish that, there's absolutely nothing for me to do. So I'm still I'm in the tower just trying different ways to kill bosses with different characters. I'm actually taking the lower tier characters in the tower, seeing how well I do against it. It's not going well. I don't have the resources or the level to do it, but it's still fun. So let's see what else we got here going. Throne asks a question: can we get unique equipment, skill loadouts for support units? Takeson responds, interesting idea. I just made a note of all of this so well. Awesome. So like I said, this guy is taking notes of everything, and this is what this is for. The community is talking and he is listening. So guys, we have to 100% respect this man for doing this. We also have the taco burrito. Hi Takeson, are there any plans of having official partner Last Cloudia content creators, Twitch/streamers, Tell us who you would think would make an awesome combination with Last Cloudia, and who knows what will happen. That's cool. That's cool. Um, that's a really good question. It's a really good question, and that's a really good response too. Wow, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see what happens. Maybe the content creators will get a phone call one day or a email saying, "Hey, let's all go and hang out and play Lost Claudia." That'd be rad. Um, let's see here. What else do we got? Another question. I would love some QOL regarding on Prism. This is Universal Prism, which can be used on any unit so that people can actually focus on their favorite units and upset meta units. That is a great question and a great idea, by the way. And I would love that. I would absolutely. And he says that's a neat idea, and I suggested this to the other members of the team. So, hey, man, if this gets thrown in there, this is your idea. So, congrats if that happens. Let's see what else we got. Any plan? Could you please fix multiplayer beta? They're already working on that. So we have one from Hagre Elf. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I apologize. Do you have any plan to any? Do you have any plan new useful way to use blue/red? Oh, I'm already loving this question. Both of my souls are always maxed, and we cannot give arena reward. Then they are full. Wow. Oh man, he's. Oh wow, I didn't even. Okay, so I haven't maxed out all my arcs yet. Excuse me. So that is an amazing question. Wow, I did not know that you could not collect the reward from that. How would you use your orbs if you don't? Well, let's see what he responds to. This is totally on our radar, and we would like to come up with a balanced and satisfying answer. I hope they do some kind of like safe system where you can store your blue orbs into like a online cloud safe, and then that would be really amazing. Some kind of cloud storage that we could put all the orbs in that we're not using, and gathering over time, because he's right, there's a lot of times where I've had like 2 million and it just sits there because I have nothing to do with it. But I've never run into the problem where not collecting the reward from arena, which that would kill me if I was not able to collect them other souls that I earned from that arena reward. So I really do hope they consider that pretty quickly. Let's see. Could you please fix multiplayer beta for more flexible and smooth playing maneuver? It still lagged and sometimes sort of bugged while playing. So please fix all the. Okay, he's basically saying fix the from Jayazi. I'm sorry, man. So he's basically saying fix the multiplayer and the lag. And yeah, it's a beta, so it's going to be pretty laggy. And you're connecting to probably people all over the world. Especially mobile. A lot of people are on Wi-Fi. It really just depends on if it's a dedicated server. I don't really know what their situation is, but he says we are planning to resolve some of the bugs in the update soon, which is part of why multiplayer is under maintenance now, so we can reduce the lag going forward. Okay, awesome. Maybe have like some kind of filter to where it only picks people from certain areas. Maybe local play too, so we can meet up with new people that are playing the game. I mean, there's a lot of ways you can implement this. So we have Throne with another question. Let us select homepage unit. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, let me read this again. So homepage unit, instead of using the first member of your party. I love the look of Degrogue, but I farm with V, so he's always there. It's a neat idea. Yeah, I agree with that. I would like to be able to pick a home screen character for sure. Coz says, any plan to let the fuse cluster from alchemy? The alchemy doesn't have a new thing to fuse any after level 4. Can't really get into the weeds right now, but I can tell you that Alchemy Lab will be getting updates. Awesome. Really good. I would love to see that. Now we have Gorm with the upcoming finale of the first arc. Is there anything you can divulge about future arcs? How much story do you guys have saved up? Oh, that's a tough question for him. I love you guys so much to spoil the story for you. Yeah. Yeah. 100%, man. Don't. Yeah, that's. You can't ask that question. He's going to give you that answer every time. But trust me, we've got a lot of exciting stuff planned. That's awesome. That was a sneaky question, though. I give you props for trying to get it out. But he caught it, man. Takeson doesn't play. With multiplayer release on the story coming to its conclusion, what are your current thoughts on user-created units? Huh. They could do maybe like a humongous art drawing or art contest, and whoever wins best art, that character gets created. That'd be really cool, right? I would love to see that. And that person gets their art showcase, and they're, you know what I mean. Think about being the creator of a character, and it's in the game. That's a really good reward. You know, even for me, I'm not an artist. I really wouldn't be able to participate, but I would love to see that. He said this could be a lot of fun, but if it happens, it'll be way off. Hey, it's not a no. For now, show us your cool ideas in the Create-O-Rama. Yeah, actually have been looking at the Create-O-Rama, and it's actually, you guys have some really good artwork in there. I'm digging it. Some really hilarious stuff. I got a good laugh today reading a bunch of it. Let's see what else we got. I think we're actually coming towards the end here soon. Let's see. Takeson responds to Nellis. Any chance you will see any Last Cloudia widgets on the iPhone? Well, might not be a widget per se, but I do like to include push notifications on Soulspot, Philips, and similar. Okay, that's cool. Not as unit stories, no, but the character's lore will continue in events. Oh, here we go. Leon asks, unit stories are no longer a thing. It was removed a long time ago. No, not as unit stories, no, but the character's lore will continue in events. Okay, I actually like that. I actually like the events more than these unit stories, so I do like that a lot more. So we have Duke asking, would it be possible to add a feature of editing? Feature of editing our unit skill and equipment from inside the multiplayer lobby. Takeson responds, we currently thinking about this, but that would mean that other room members would have to wait. Yeah, he is kind of right on that. Pretty rough. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. I believe Depp asks, could you finish minigame? No? Who does he responds to somebody with this. He's not my waifu, but Robin is my favorite. I don't know who he responds to on that. All right, let's move on. I couldn't find that one. Depp is, could the fishing minigame be made more fun and rewarding in any way? Like trading caught fish for clusters and fishing with other players. I like that. I really take it as a compliment that you love the fishing. It is actually a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the fishing too. It's a lot of fun for me as well. Yeah, I think we all dig it. I was a big fan of the fishing in Final Fantasy 15. I'm sorry, the camera's going to be going in and out. I apologize, guys, if it twitches on you. I've been working on it all day. But yeah, I love the Final Fantasy fishing. And there's a couple other games where I like fishing in it as well. But this game is pretty fun on it. I do enjoy it. Let me see. Would it be possible? Lemmy says, would it be possible to reduce the number of loading screens required to get from one end to the game to the next? Maybe have a persistent menu. That's a good question. Yeah, it is a lot of loading screens, so that is actually really cool if they would do that. And Takeson responds, I feel you here. There are actually a few reasons for the way things are now, though, including how to make it easier to start where you left off or resuming the game. Cool. All right. Looks like he's responding really well to a lot of these questions. We have Dark Zorn. Can we have the official download links to high resolution wallpapers? That camera is twitching. I apologize, guys. This could be a lot of fun. He responded, this could be a lot of fun, huh? So that's cool. Yeah, I would love to have high resolution wallpapers. Be really cool. Magical asks, 55% of gacha units in the game are time limited or permanent ones. Any plans to address this so that we get more permanent units? It's a good question. I like that. Let's see how he responds. Takeson response, let me put things this way. We released Merity recently, and we have plans to release even more in the future. Both permanent and limited characters will be appearing soon. Okay, that's a good answer. I'll take that. Duke is, are there any future plans to add anything into the game that we can use our millions of excess gold on, especially these that bought out all the shops and maxed out all their tanks? That's a good question. So we are all sitting at 99 billion coins. Nothing we can announce yet, dang it, but I agree that this would be desirable, and we are going to keep considering what to do exactly. Okay, that's actually a good answer. Okay, we are coming towards the end of the video here, guys. Let's see, we have Hero Reborn asking, has there been any consideration of creating events based on the stories you can read or on arcs? That's actually a really good question. I actually have taken that also, like, I have actually jumped into the arcs and read the stories for the arcs. Damn that camera. I swear, guys, I don't know what is going on. It might be a USB problem. I'm trying to, like I said, I've been working on it for the past 2 hours, and it was chill, and now it's doing it again, so I do apologize, guys. Back to what I was saying. I do like to read all the info on the arcs. If you guys ever get a chance, check them out. It's actually really interesting. There's a lot of information on them, and you can tell they put a lot of effort into the stories telling of each arc. His response is Gourd War was actually one of the best. I agree that it's a lot of fun, and this could be something you can see again. Awesome. So Takeson ends this all today with thank you for all your questions. Last Cloudia is about to begin its second anniversary. We'll keep releasing information about it, so keep your antennas up. Can't wait to see you guys in the next Q&A. Thanks for all the love and passion that you bring to Last Cloudia. You are the best. Yeah, that is it for the Discord, guys. This is amazing. Like, I really can't describe that even further. The fact that we're actually getting to talk to him and he's listening, it's just phenomenal. Everybody had really good questions, guys. Amazing questions. Like I said, this video is just for the people that are part of the Discord that are going to be new to the game, so that also this is going to be a video so that people are aware of, you know, how the community actually is, how much even the developers care enough to even talk to us, and how much they are implementing our ideas into the game. So this is going to be, it's a huge step up for, you know, video games in general, not just mobile gaming. So with that said, I hate this camera. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know I haven't posted in a couple days. I've been under the weather, but I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you guys have any comments in the videos, just show some shout outs in there. If you guys were the ones that asked questions, good job, guys. I love y'all's questions. But I will check you guys on the next video. I can't wait for the second anniversary to happen. This has got me really hyped on it. So guys, I will check you on the next video. Y'all have a great night. Be safe, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.